Well, I guess we can start today's video. How do I want to explain this? Well, I guess 2020 is done. As we know, New Year is upon us. And I have this planner here in front of me. And I don't know if this is what everyone's planner has. But when you open mine up to like the first page, you like fill out who it belongs to, my address, blah, blah, blah. So in case I lose it, someone can get it back to me. But then under that, it has yearly goals. And so when I first got this, I did fill out some yearly goals that I have. So I thought since 2020 is done, we could maybe go over them and talk about them and see, like, did I do them? Was it worth my time to write these goals? Should I do it for 2021? I just thought it'd be fun to reflect on this. Since 2020 has kind of been a crappy year, I thought it'd just be fun to talk about it and vent about it and get it off my chest and put away so I can go into the future with, you know, the new year with better hopes, I guess, because we all thought 2020 was gonna be great, and then that didn't happen at all. So that's why I want to do this. Okay, so number one on my list was to eat healthy, more vegetables and protein. All right, so let's talk about that. I already eat a lot of fruit, so that wasn't hard to take to 2020. But I did live in a dorm, and I, like, previously, before that, I lived with my parents, and so when you live with your parents, you kind of eat whatever they buy from the grocery store and put on the table. So it's kind of hard to eat like you want to eat for yourself. And then when you live in a dorm, it's really challenging to kind of eat healthy as well, because you have to eat what they give you unless you're going to go grocery shopping. And grocery shopping and living in a dorm, it's a nightmare. Parking's a nightmare at SDSU, just whatever. So you had to eat what they supplied at the cafeteria. So I wasn't eating, in my mind, I wasn't at my goal of what I wanted to be putting into my body. So that's why I said I wanted to eat healthy, because when I moved into my apartment, then I was grocery shopping for myself, because I obviously had no one here to cook for me. I had to cook for myself. I had to make my own food. And so when I would go grocery shopping, I had the ability to pick out what I wanted to put into my body. And so I started buying more vegetables to eat with my meals. And I knew that I needed more protein in my diet, like not red meat. Red meat, I mean, I love meat, but I needed less red meat. Obviously, I still eat it for like iron and all those purposes, but I need more like chicken and pork and turkey and things of that nature, and like fish. I love salmon and shrimp. I'm always eating them, and chicken in my diet. So that's why I was really happy to move to my apartment, because I can go grocery shopping. Even though I hate grocery shopping, I love the fact that I'm able to go to the store and pick out what I'm going to be putting into my body week after week. And I think it just makes me, personally, I'm not speaking for everyone, but personally I think it just makes me happier to know that I'm eating as clean as I can and putting more vegetables into my body, along with healthier meats and fruits as well. Now don't get me wrong, I love a cheat day. Like, I have a cheat day. You know, Sundays is normally my cheat day. You know, I might eat some chips, and I mean, we're human. It's normal to have those cheats. I mean, the holidays were just here. I certainly didn't work out for about a week, and that's okay. So that leads me into my next one, which is to work out regularly. I want to do endurance workouts with regular muscle groups and yoga. So let's start at the beginning of that one. Working out regularly. I worked out pretty regularly in high school. I was involved in sports, so I was pretty fit in high school. And even in the off season, I was always in the gym, either at school or just trying to do some workouts at home. I had some weights at home and a yoga mat, so I was able to do, you know, ab workouts and arm workouts and stuff like that. So I was pretty fit in high school, but I wasn't to where I wanted to be at. Like, I was fit, yeah, but I wasn't to my goal, let's say that. So then when I went to college, they had a wellness center that I was obviously able to use. And so I worked out every single day, and there I kind of developed my workout habits. And what is it, like 6 weeks to make a habit? And so I'm really thankful I was able to make working out a part of my every single day schedule. you know, on Mondays and Fridays, I would either do like the elliptical or go on the treadmill or something of that nature, kind of get cardio. And then the middle of the week on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you know, I would do legs, abs, and arms. But I didn't really have a specific pattern that I was happy with yet. I hadn't found what I wanted exactly to do. I knew that I liked what I was doing, but I hadn't really found what I needed to do. So then, fast forward, I moved into my apartment, and there's a gym in my apartment, so I didn't have to go to the school to work out, which was great. And they have a treadmill here, and they have weights and a bench, so I was like, perfect. And so this is where I really figured out my workout schedule. I still do cardio, but now I do cardio every single day paired with one of my workouts. So on Mondays, I'll do the treadmill, and I'll run and I'll walk, but I'll also do some sort of ab workout with that. And then on Tuesdays, I'm gonna do arms, so that's upper body on Tuesdays, along with cardio, jump roping, stuff of that nature. Then on Wednesdays I wanna do legs, because on Monday and Fridays, I run, and that's obviously working my legs. So that's kind of the day. Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of my break from legs, even though I still do cardio, because on Wednesdays, I'll do cardio and legs. Then we go to Thursday, and that's all abs and cardio. So with the endurance, I really picked that up as I moved into this apartment and started doing cardio every single day. And then on Fridays, it's the same as Monday pretty much. I'm gonna go on the treadmill or maybe elliptical, but I'm still gonna do an ab workout at the end. So that was endurance, and obviously I have my regular muscle groups on my Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then yoga. That kind of fell flat this year. I did yoga, I think maybe 5 times. I don't think I did any more than 5 times. I mean, I can count on my hands how many times I did yoga. And I really wanted to do more of it, but I guess, I don't know, I just did it. I mean, I liked it when I started with obviously the basics, and I liked it, but I just never did it more. So I think I need to bring that into 2021 to try and maybe do yoga on the weekends, because it's not really, I mean, it is intense, but not as intense as, you know, running or so like that. It really works on your flexibility, in my opinion, and I probably need to start stretching. That should probably be another goal for 2021, is maybe to stretch a little more and maybe incorporate yoga on the weekends, so I'm still getting some sort of activity and I can increase my flexibility, which is really good to have. So that's basically the first 2 talked about. I think I pretty much met them. I have my habits made, so I'm really happy about eating healthy and working out regularly. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. I have live life. Simple, right? Well, sadly with 2020, I don't think we were really able to do any living of life because we were stuck in our homes. But in 2020, I think I did live my life, because I was able to reflect a lot and get a lot done personally, you know, skincare, hair care, whatever personal care you needed to do. I think that's living life. I was able to go on a trip in March and in January, and so I was happy with that. I was able to go on spring break right before, you know, the world shut down. So I'm really thankful for that, to be able to go on my spring break trip to Texas. And then last January, I was able to go to Arizona to see my aunt and my grandma. So I'm thankful for that I was able to go and see them. And I'm also going to see them, actually this Saturday, my plane leaves to Arizona again. So it'll be fun to go see them. But yeah, I think living life, that just is what you decide to do. Your mentality when you wake up in the morning and you say, like, what's my mood gonna be today? How am I gonna live life to the fullest today? I think you just gotta take it day by day. And, you know, plan some stuff, plan some adventures. Hopefully 2021 will be better for adventures. But as for 2020, I think I lived life as much as I could. And then, so this kind of ties in with what I was just talking about. But my next one is love harder. And I think 2020 has really taught us that we need to love everyone, because we never know what's gonna happen. It can all be taken away. Even without 2020, we should always try to love harder, because life can be taken away in an instant, and it's really precious, and we just need to be thankful for the people we have in our lives. I'm very thankful for the family that I have and the friends that I have in my life. So I think I achieved this goal as well. Okay, so my next one is save money for vacations. I'm a vacation That is basically my one hobby besides shopping. I would say shopping and going on vacations and maybe going to concerts. Those are the things I enjoy. And I think it's really important that I go out and see the world outside of where I live and experience different cultures and the way other people live besides myself. And so I wanted to save money to go on vacations, and I have to say I think I do a pretty good job of that. I sort out my money for plane tickets and hotels and transportation, and I think I achieved that. I saved money for my paychecks this summer to pay for the vacations that I'm going on. So I can officially check that one off. Okay, now my next one has to do with school. And I said straight A's for the fall and spring semester. So for the fall semester, this just semester, I did get all A's, so that's good. And then the spring semester is upcoming, so I guess we'll see what happens then. But I did get A's in the last spring semester in 2020. So I guess that is an officially checked off goal, because I have been getting straight A's in college, which I'm very proud of myself for, because it's college, it's a little bit more challenging than high school. So I've been getting straight A's, and I plan to keep getting A's. Then my next one kind of has to do with the live life one, and it says to hang out with friends more. So what I mean by this is I'm an introvert and an extrovert. I don't know if there's an official name for that, but that's what I am. Like, I have my days where I just want to be in my apartment by myself, and then there's days where I want to be with as many people as possible and seeing everybody and hanging out and doing stuff with all my friends. So when I wrote my goals out for this year, I knew that I needed to hang out with more of my friends and to build better relationships with them. And I guess that's really all there is to it, just to hang out with them more, to build better relationships and get more out of my life by living it. Then my next one is talk to Nanna and Janine more. So Janine is my aunt. I didn't silence my watch. So Janine is my aunt that I'm going to see, and she lives in Arizona, so obviously I don't see her every day. And so I thought it was really important that I talk to her more, since she is further away from me, and to just build a better relationship as well. And then the same goes for Nanna, because she doesn't live here with me. I don't see her every day, so I really have to rely on texting her or FaceTiming her, because I can't just drive home and see them. I have to literally get on a plane and fly for 3 hours to Arizona to see them. And so I thought it was really important that I just build better relationships with those two people in my life, because they are family and they're not going to be here forever, and family is really important. So I wanted to talk to them more. I think I did a good job of doing that. Obviously life gets really busy, and texting is not always the easiest way to really get a hold of people and really have meaningful conversations, but I did my best. I FaceTime them every now and then so I can see their faces, which is really awesome, but I'm really excited to go to Arizona and see them on Saturday. Okay, my next one is be a better sister. Now, as you might know, I am the only child, but I am in a sorority. I'm in Alpha Xi Delta at SDSU, and so obviously we call all of ourselves sisters. And I joined a sorority because I wanted to meet, more people, have friends, be in the social scene, etc., etc., the normal reasons. And I just told myself that I needed to be a better person in the sorority, and be more present in the things that we're doing, be there for my fellow sisters when they need it, because they're always there for me, and reach out to them, talk to them, build better relationships. I feel like a lot of my list is to build better relationships, but that's what I wanted to focus on in 2020. And I think I did a good job at doing this. I made a lot of new friends in my sorority with girls that I didn't really talk to per se in the previous year, but I think I did a good job at this and connecting with more. And I am happy to say that I will be getting a little in a week or so. So I'm really excited to meet her and welcome her into the family. The next one is to keep a clean apartment. I am kind of a clean freak. I'm not a germ freak really. I'm just kind of a clean freak. I don't like stuff being left out. Everything has a place. put it away when you're done with it. I like to, you know, get the dust out, sweep my floors, vacuum my floors, do my laundry, you know, clean the bathroom. I like stuff to look presentable. So if someone came in here, you know, I mean, yeah, I live here, but I like it to not look lived in. I don't know, it's just kind of my thing that I have. I know not everyone is like this, it's probably just me, but I just like stuff to be clean, sanitary, and presentable. You know, when people come here, I want them to feel comfortable and that it's not dirty. And, you know, I make my bed every day. That's a huge thing for me, making my bed. Like, I don't feel like my day is okay unless my bed is made. Like, if it's made, then that means the day is happening. If you don't make your bed, obviously it's okay. Like, you know, if I'm sick or something, I'm not gonna make my bed, but making your bed kind of sets my tone for the day, that I am ready to start my day. We're good to go. You know, I like my dishes all in the dishwasher. I don't leave anything out in the sink. I like stuff put away in the cupboards. I arrange like my remote and the blankets on the couch a certain way. You know, everything has a place. My closet, I organize my closet to keep that tidy so I can more easily, is that a correct phrase, find my clothes, things like that. So I just like everything being organized and clean. You know, I clean like once a week. I rotate, you know, my bathroom every month, my kitchen every month, etc., just to keep it up. Because in my mind, like, why would you want to clean, deep clean, when you can lightly clean throughout and then it stays clean? Like, does that make sense to you, or is it just me? Because, like, to me, I think people deep clean everything and it's just such a chore. But if you just kind of clean everything as you go, then it never really gets dirty to the point where you have to deep clean it because you've been cleaning it all along. That's just my outlook on that. So I like to keep my apartment clean and tidy. Then my last one is to grow my business. So if you didn't know, I do own a small business called Elise by Design, and it is focused on social media creation, website creation, you know, the digital marketing aspect of things for small businesses. I specifically target small businesses that don't really know how to navigate the digital world and need help with that sort of environment, because that is what I am going to school for. And so I started this business. Right away when I started, I got like a client. It's one client, but like two businesses, but like, it's hard to explain, but I got a client right away. So I was really happy about that. And so I've been working with them, you know, make their social medias, make their posts every week, and do videos for them to promote their business and any printed things they need. So I've been working with that, and it was kind of slow at the beginning, but now it's kind of starting to pick up speed. Obviously, this can't be my full-time job right now because I am in school, but it's been growing very slowly. About a month after I started it, you know, I had that first client right away, and they are still my client. But then about a month later, I got another one for a logo, and then it was kind of silent for a while. I had some people like talk to me, but they didn't really stick. And then a couple months later, I had someone else contact me. So it's growing very slowly, and I'm happy about that. I don't have time to be doing this 24/7, but I'm happy that it's growing slowly and that I'm slowly proving my credibility that I do know what I'm doing in this environment, and then I can help people with that. So that's just a little bit about that. You can check my business out on social media. So that is all of my yearly goals. I guess I talked about them all. So I guess I'll be starting a new goal list, and that can probably be another video. But I just wanted to talk about those. I think I've pretty much checked them all off, which is really exciting. I'm glad that I reflected on my goals for this year to see if I really did meet them, and I think I did. I had fun talking about them, and I'll probably make another 2021 video. Hopefully there's some different goals on there, but I guess I'll have to think about those. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on another day. Thanks!